Hi everyone, and welcome this week to the tips in our new Never-Ending Clients group. So if you're watching this live, looking forward to your comments. If you're watching the replay, I'm also looking forward to your comments. I'm Marie Rogers, and I'm the creator and founder of the Never-Ending Clients game plan. So today, what we're going to be speaking about, and I'm going to share with you, is the secret to highly converting sales conversations. Looking at, currently the stats are 80% conversion rate and above. So massive claim, and how is that being achieved? I'm sure you want to know. Before we dive into what the secret is, and there's 3 parts to it, and I'm going to willingly share with all of you so that you can actually go and do it. I want to actually just look at what and why this is so important. So, you know, like we all know that if you're a coach, which all of you are, or a consultant, or you're a service provider, whom I work with too, then you need to have calls where you convert clients. You're not selling online products where somebody is at low end, where somebody can make quick impulse decisions. It's a considered purchase, and high end is usually, you know, like at least £1,500 or dollars and upwards. The average, I think my clients are selling roughly between £3,000 to £5,000 and upwards programs. So there's a sales conversation that needs to happen in order for your buyers to decide that yes, they want to work with you, and obviously that is where you convert clients. So if you don't do this part well, for whatever reason, then it goes to, you know, you can assume, and obviously the result is that you don't have any clients, and that isn't the secret to a really profitable business. It's not one that certainly can keep going for very long, because the fact is that you started as a coach so that not only you could get paid, but you wanted to make a difference in the world. And if you're not working with your ideal clients, you're not getting a chance to have the impact that you want. So high converting sales conversations are really crucial to being able to do that. So if we look at it, what's happening at the moment, instead of highly converting conversations, this is what I hear again and again and again from new clients coming to the Never-Ending Clients game plan. And I say, what have you currently been doing? And what I hear a lot is, well, one, I've been doing free coaching. So I'm doing free coaching, free market research calls. Basically, you're offering free coaching in the hope that at the end of that, somebody will turn around and say yes to you. And that just isn't happening. What they're saying is, thanks very much for all of that advice and tips, and away they trot. And you're left frustrated, and they're left feeling that they've got everything that you've had to offer. So free coaching is the result of not doing this properly, and frustration. Blank diary is another one, because if you're not offering sales conversations, then you're not having any. And a sales conversation is different from a free coaching call. They're completely different, okay? So you've got a blank diary, you've got no opportunities ahead of you, and if you've got no opportunities, then obviously that leads to no clients, which is the third thing that actually happens. And no clients is not a happy place to be, because your bank balance doesn't look too healthy, and it stops you from growing your business. Plus, you don't get to work with the clients that you know you can help, which is really super frustrating. However, if you get this right, then what happens is you get Socks is joining us. Come to join us, Socks? You coming in the action too? This is Socks. Okay, so you get paid clients. You're getting paid what you're worth. And not only are you getting paid clients, you get clients who are happy to pay you, eager to pay you, because they've had, you know, they've had a conversation that allows them to completely understand what the many benefits are of working with you and the impact and transformation that you can help them achieve. You've got a full diary of opportunities to explore whether you fit together or not, so that it doesn't mean that everybody that you have a conversation with, you want them to say yes, because really not everybody's the right client for you. And ultimately, you have a never-ending stream of clients. The minute that you know these secrets, then that is, you know, the result that you can have. So how do you do it? What you want to do in order, the secret to high converting sales conversations of 80% and above, is to make sure that you only have sales calls or conversations with people who are ready to buy. We're talking about this is the biggest priority. Your solution is the biggest priority. The problem that they have that you can solve is the biggest priority in their life right now. They're literally at an 8, a 9, or a 10. And those are the only people that you get in calls with. And that is how you can convert at 80% and above. So that's the secret. But now I hear you asking the question, well, how do I make that happen, Marie? How do I get people that are coming in at calls where I'm only turning up for people that are more or less ready to buy because the problem they have is having such an impact that they want to solve it and they're looking for solutions and they're willing to invest? Great question. It's the question that is driving every coach that doesn't have a never-ending stream of clients, who has a little bit of a trickle instead of a flow of clients, is constantly asking themselves. So I'm going to give you 3 tips, 3 quick tips for you to implement. I'm not going to tell you that this is the entire strategy for you to implement, because to be honest, guys, if it was this easy and we could do it in a few minutes, we'd all be multi-millionaires because we'd all be doing it with ease. But what I am going to give you and set expectations is 3 tips and a guide to help you achieve the results, to move you along to that flow of never-ending clients. So, number 1, I'm going to give you, for everybody that really truly wants to have high converting sales conversations, I am going to give you an absolutely free copy of my 7 steps to yes. Now, some of you have this already. For anybody that doesn't, you need to get it, because the results, and you've probably seen them already, are pretty stupendous. Okay? My 7 steps to yes is just a simple guide for coaches who want to sign more clients but hate the thought of selling. So if that's you, post 7 in the comments and I'll make sure that you get it. And what we're doing at the moment is we're revamping it slightly, because nothing should ever stay the same. So you will get the most up-to-date, absolutely phenomenal, step-by-step how to lead a highly converting conversation. So I'm going to give that to you, okay? So if you're wanting that and you're literally wanting to get better at sales conversations, you want a higher conversion rate of 80% and above, the first step for you is, when you listen to this video, post 7 in the comments and I'll make sure that you get that, okay? The second thing is, be transparent, guys. Don't stop. Literally stop offering free coaching sessions. It is literally killing your business, because I can already tell you it's fewer rather than regular that those free coaching actually turns into paying clients. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it, but still, people still offering it in the hope. Don't. Instead, be transparent. We have a system in the never-ending game plan where the first thing that you do in a call is qualify whether you're a good fit, and be really upfront if they're not, because there is nothing worse than trying to persuade somebody to buy that isn't ready to buy. You literally kill any chance of them ever being your client. So the first thing is really to do kind of a triage call so that you both understand that you're a really good fit, and then transition into the sales conversation where you both come wanting to talk about how you can work together. And that doesn't feel the least bit salesy, and it's highly converting. And what it means is that you get people, you're able to deep dive and ask questions instead of offering free coaching, okay? So be transparent. The third thing is have a system. You need anyone without a system that consistently generates leads is never going to have a constant flow of clients, because that's where it breaks down. So if you don't have a system that generates consistently and predictably leads every single month in your business, I would advise that that is certainly something that you need to focus on, because without those opportunities, there is no hope of getting clients. So 3 steps. Download or use the 7 steps to yes. If you haven't already got it, then post 7 in the comments below and you will get the most up-to-date version that's actually coming out right now, okay? So it's been around for like 27 years, but we just change it slightly every now and again, okay? So you get it's just coming back from the designers, I think, tomorrow, okay? You'll get it, right? You'll be the first on the list. Be transparent. No more free coaching calls. Instead, be transparent and have a call at the start about if you're a good fit. We call it a triage call, and it worked really, really well, so that when you have that sales conversation, it's highly converting, because you're both coming to the party, both coming to the conversation, knowing that you want to talk about working together and the investment and the results that you can achieve. Much better conversation than free coaching and hoping that someday it'll be so impressed that they want to give you a credit card or a debit card or transfer money into your account, which, to be honest, probably hasn't been happening to the rate that you want it to happen, or the volume. Okay. And third, a system is absolutely needed that consistently generates leads for you. So I'm interested to find out, what is the system that you have? Now, I want you to look and think to yourself, out of 1, 2, and 3, am I a person that's sitting here wanting to sign more clients? Yeah? And if you are, I want you to look at 1, the 7 steps to yes, which is offering you an immediate solution to help you convert more clients. 2, how transparent you're being with your potential leads. Are you having free coaching calls, or are you capable and able and at ease with having a triage call that allows you and your prospective client to determine if you're a good fit? And then 3, do you have a system currently that generates enough leads to get you the clients that you want? So along with the 7, it would be interesting to know, which of these do you feel that you need to focus on and as a priority in the next 30 days? Because I can tell you that when you focus on something, and actually if you let me know as well, then I've got a whole load of resources, guys, that can help with any one of these. But I'm not psychic. So if you're looking for help in these areas and you would like to be pointed in the right direction in terms of a resource, let me know which of these 3. You're already getting 1 resource anyway, so 7 steps is already done for you. But in terms of, are you struggling with offering free coaching calls and they're not turning into paying clients? Or are you in a situation where you don't really know how to transition, or you're thinking, yeah, I'd love to be able to do a call, a triage call, that can determine if it's a good fit before I offer the opportunity for us to work together and have that sales conversation? Or 3, are you sitting there and you don't really have a system that generates the leads that you're looking for? So if you want to post about that, either in this thread, in the comments below, or reach out to me if you feel more comfortable, and let me know which of these that you feel you're most challenged by at the moment. Then on my part, the one thing that I'll do is look to see what resources I have that I can share with you to help you overcome this challenge. Or look at doing another live on it to give you some tips, or you might even want to deep dive further into that. I don't know. But don't suffer in silence, guys, when you can reach out and maybe get the help that you're looking for to take your business to where you want it to be. So I'm really looking forward to the smart, action taking, savvy coaches here that definitely want that, you know, magic bullet. They're like, oh my goodness, give me my 7 steps to yes. I want that simple guide so I can sign more clients without having to sell. So if that's you, put 7 below. Ask yourself against those 3 questions about, you know, how transparent are you being? Are you struggling with offering free coaching calls instead of having actual sales conversations where you're both coming to that conversation talking about knowing you're a good fit and wanting to have a conversation about working together? If that's not you, or that's where you want to be, then let me know. Let me know that, you know, the call is basically the transition call is your biggest bugbear at the moment. Okay. Or third, is it leads? Is it that you don't have leads coming in consistently to your business, and you want to find a way that you can actually get leads, because that in itself would allow you to have more sales conversations, which in turn would give you the opportunity to sell more clients, and ultimately to have a never-ending flow of clients, so that you can finally get paid what you're worth whilst making a difference in the world. So I'm looking forward, I say so a lot, don't I? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to your comments, and I will personally reply to all of them and help out and direct to resources where I feel appropriate. Apart from that, I'm excited to share with you the new updated version of the 7 steps to yes, because it's going to blow you away. Okay. And I'm going to let you go. Bye.